guys, Silver here, and man has Hasbro's been in a Junkion mood. We went from having only Wreck-Gar to having Wreck-Gar and Wreck-Gar with different head, to only having Groove with head of Wreck-Gar, to finally having fully posable and accurate Junkions foiling out most of the new toy line. Like really, I can't believe it, we went from having absolutely nothing to all of these in the most recent toy line. And today I want to talk about the toys that probably started it all: Transformers Studio Series 86, Junkheap, and Wreck-Gar.
Lands on planet Junkion.
Hurry, hurry! Operators are standing by! No welcome wagon, hello stranger!
Junkion Wreck-Gar transforms from motorcycle to robot.
The Transformers!
Junk is a mysterious planet in the depths of galaxy that consisted of rejected pieces of space garbage. Living on it, there is a species of Cybertronians calling themselves Junkions. Led by Wreck-Gar, they learned all their culture from receiving signals of old-timey television, giving each of them a unique pop culture-filled speech pattern.
I pity the fool who messes with us.
Let's consume mass quantities of TV. Live from New York, it's
Your Hit Parade!
Here's looking at you, kid.
For a transcript, send $1 to Merkle Print.
Junkions debuted in the 1986 Transformers movie, where due to a misunderstanding, they attacked the Autobots. Junkheap, under the name Junkyard, which was changed for trademark reasons, was at that fight, mostly seen demonstrating Junkions' ability to quickly fix themselves after RC tripped over him and Trashbin while they were chasing her. Of course, after resolving the misunderstanding, Junkheap was among the parting Junkions. Junkheap's favorite television is probably telemarketing commercials, since if you need something sold, this Junkion knows the way to customers' heart and their wallet.
Head on up and move 'em out. Come on down to Cybertron.
Junkheap loves travelers and adventurers, since he knows they will always be interested in some of his wares, mostly ranging from refurbished tech and used computer components.
A day without scrap metal is like a breakfast without sunshine.
I wonder if he ever gets into beef with Swindle over customers.
Best to you each morning, Octane.
I'd probably be a jerk too if I was made of junk.
Whoa, wasn't that a bit racist, Octane? While Wreck-Gar is the leader of the Junkions, a loyal warrior that constantly spits a mix of TV advertisement, pop culture references and celebrity quotes.
Right, Chief?
And don't call me Chief.
Don't quit! Arms out! Kick high! Be a winner! 2, 3, 4.
I'm a winner! I'm a winner!
I believe in me.
We are controlling transmission. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. We've got the touch!
Wreck-Gar came out in 2021, while Junkheap was released in the year 2022, both in the Voyager class of toys standing at around 18 cm tall, and of course Junkheap was a retool of Wreck-Gar. The difference between them is of course the head, the shoulders, the chest, the shape of the gas tank, the upper chest and upper feet. The toy is molded in grey, orange and brown, with brown, yellow, blue and this burnt orange paint. Wreck-Gar is mostly the same, with the different proportion in his color scheme, being much more brighter and more orange, with details making him look more like regal and livelier, while the darker palette of Junkheap reminds me of a shopkeeper in a medieval RPG. I really like the head sculpt. Junkheap reminds me of number 2 from Kids Next Door, with his goggles and white face, while Wreck-Gar has this face of a Prussian prince with a lovely stash and beard, which looks like it doesn't fully fit the sculpt of his chin, but from what I have seen in the stock photos, all of have it. Of course, it doesn't look as sharp as the noodles of the animation model, but I'm sure that if they were so accurate, they would either poke some kid's eye out or they would snap under slightest pressure. In box, both of them come with a 4-bladed spinning fan axe
Slices and dices!
and a pair of wheel shields. Yes, there are 2 different molds, one of them is thicker than the other. The axe can be mounted in any 5mm port, like the Junkion fists, or it can be stored on the backs through a 3mm port, while the wheel shields can be mounted on their shoulders or knees by skewering them through these spikes. Well, Junkheap has his add-on shields, so he can mount them on his arms, but I don't think he needs them. He already has a shield on his right arm and a built-in revolver-like gun on the left. Those details come from an amalgamation of Flora Deary's original design and Toy's finalized model. Both toys also come with the namesake of the Studio Series, a studio-like fold-out background depicting the Junkion party from the movie. In the articulation department, we have a bulging in the head, Shoulders go forward and back and outwards. Rotation in the upper arm, bend in the elbow, rotation in the wrist, and the inward bend in the wrist. Rotation in the waist. Due to the transformation we get a slight up crunch. The skirt goes outward. Hips go forward, backwards and outwards. Rotation in the upper thigh, bend in the knee, foot goes forward and back, and bends in the ankle. Also, both figures have some articulation unique to them. Junkheap can move his horn, while Wreck-Gar has ball-jointed turrets. After a simple transformation, both Junkions turn into 17 cm long alien motorbikes, which are just a bit bent robots, but I feel that with the cobbled together vibe of Junk and Junkions, it kinda works. In some post-apo world, I could imagine a robot rebuilding itself with bits of different vehicles. Junkheap pulls out bike mode much better due to his shield, since they give him a proper footrest, and they also mask the robot mode legs. Before we get into my final thoughts, I also need to mention that this mold is designed to replicate the scenes where Junkions ride on each other. The peg designed to lock the torso in the waist can also be mounted in the hole in the crotch of a rider to sit on it. Sadly, this configuration is a tad out of scale, but it works much better with smaller deluxes like Studio Series RC. In my fan opinion, the Junkions are really fun molds. It's nice to see how far we got from the original Wreck-Gar toy. With these, I kinda feel like we've peaked with possible Wreck-Gars. True, it doesn't have the possibility to fall apart like other Junkions, but that's kinda the limit of the design. Maybe that's why all the new Junkions are fully original. Although I'm happy our Junkion display can finally be populated by something more than an army of Wreck-Gar clones.
And that's the name of that tune.
Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, check out all my other videos, and bye.
This concludes our broadcast day.
We will return to the air at 6 a.m.